Yahweh. He has so many names, but Yahweh is one of them because he's the only way. Jesus Christ is the only way, the only your key to salvation. I said it in my short. For some reason, my shorts are not being thrown in the algorithm correctly. You guys are not seeing my shorts, but I called it out about this dude, man. And here's the video to expose. Shout out to Jay Marvelous, man. If you want to subscribe to his channel, you guys go ahead. But, you know, same thing with Jeff Bezos, like I said in my short. That didn't get out to you guys either with Amazon. Mason, it's right in there. M-A-S-O-N, Mason. It's just hidden within Amazon. You guys got to learn how to scramble letters. This is how the government works. This is how a Freemason works. Rockefeller, all the higher-ups, all these people. They work with numbers and through words, scrambling words. Like there is no Santa, it's Satan, like I said before. All right? Now this dude is evil. He joined, and we're going to get into it, man.
Anthony Joshua got down with them people and paid the ultimate price.
This little devil on my shoulder, the fighting man.
Alright, y'all.
That's one thing I want y'all to pay attention to, man. You got a lot of people on social media just doing this, thinking it's cool, trying to follow the trend. But when celebrities do it, it's really devil horns. Plain and simple. And I don't care if they're from Houston and they say this is the H. No. It's devil horns.
Them people and paid the ultimate price.
This little devil on my shoulder, the fighting man.
This little devil on my shoulder, the fighting man. When you believe in Christ, when you believe in God, when you believe him, you accept him as your Lord and Savior, you don't talk like this. There's no devil on your shoulder. I seek God for advice. I seek God for wisdom. I seek God for guidance. I seek God for everything first. There's no devil. The devil is beneath me. I step on him. He disgusts me. The devil has to beg people and try to coerce people and bribe people with material things that mean nothing once you're gone. So he's disgusting to me. God gave his only begotten son who died for our sins. So why would I care about the devil?
It says Wild at Wembley, boom. And then this devil on my shoulder, the manager hat says, what's best to guide my career? So it's playing devil's advocate, putting them together and seeing what works out best for my career.
Anthony Joshua got his start in 2007. He would start boxing at Finchley ABC in North London. By 2010, Anthony Joshua won 15 fights, which allowed him to become the ABA champion. By 2011, Anthony Joshua would get caught up in a street light. He got pulled over in the northwest side of London while carrying 8 ounces of weed. During this time, Anthony Joshua was facing a 14-year sentence and was kicked out of the boxing league. But in order for him to move forward, he had to get down with them people. In 2013, Anthony Joshua was approached by Prince Charles. He would receive the officer of the order pendant to let them know that he was down now. Once he was accepted in, all his charges got dropped. Joshua was approached by Prince Charles. He would receive the officer of the order pendant to let them know that he was down now. And once he was...
Right here, guys. Do you remember seeing Tupac throw this up? He had his upward, but it's it's an occult worshiping, a Freemason hand gesture. You know, you've seen Tupac do this. Biggie done it too, has done it as well, and plenty of other artists. They've been playing in our faces for years, man. We didn't even realize it. Wake up, people. Wake up. This is everything against Jesus. It's demonic. It really is.
Was accepted in, all his charges got dropped. They even gave him the benefit of being the Olympic champion. But during this time, Anthony Joshua wanted more. They would make Anthony Joshua go out on the streets of London and promote the Jabbington, but he covered it up by using racism.
Today we join many thousands of protesters in the UK and many hundreds of thousands across the globe. We stand united against the virus that has been instrumental in taking lives. Lives of the young, old, rich, and even poor. A virus that is not apologetic, a virus that spreads across all sectors of our communities, sports, education, churches, entertainment, the media, and even the government. Not just in the UK, but across the world. The virus has been declared a pandemic. It is out of control. And I'm not actually talking about COVID-19. The virus I'm referring to is called racism. How long are we going to allow racism to spread?
And guys, let me just say something about things like this. If you ever seen, we've seen this before plenty of times where celebrities come out and they have this campaign roll out and they say a long speech and they're always reading off of something. You know, like this was obviously written from him. This is not from the heart. And like a lot of people overlook this, but me just watching this is corny. Like we know you were paid tons of money to do this. Like you don't really care about, the main purpose. You don't even care about what you're talking about. You could give a damn. It's just sad. It's sick. It really is.
For our community, and right now we are in the community and affect our lives without using the vaccines you already have in your possession. What is the possession? Me and you. You are the vaccine. I am the vaccine. We can no longer, from today onwards, be proud. We can no longer sit back and remain silent on the senseless, unlawful killing, sly racism of another human being based only on what?
And just like they said, you can never trust a person with two first names. In a previous interview, he revealed that he used the 48 laws of power to manipulate the masses and to level up in his career.
I can remember moving forward into my teenage years is 48 laws of power. I remember I worked as a security guard. They were like some gangster firm. Yeah, I met the guy one day at a set of traffic lights and was like, "Hey, you, come work for us." Seemed like a switched on kid. And one day he asked me to take his car. So I turned on the CD. It played 48 Laws of Power. And then I saw that certain things he was doing.
See, people have a choice. He chose to read 48 Laws of Power instead of reading the Bible. That was a choice. That was his choice. He chose evil over good, over greatness, over eternal peace, love, and happiness. Make it make sense. Why would you choose negativity over positivity? I don't understand it. Like if you have the option. These people have the options and this is what they choose. For temporary material things in this world. Worldly people.
Me, the things he was listening to in the morning on his way to work kind of manipulate me mentally. So that was the first book I read, what got me into reading. And they say readers make leaders.
After doing the deed of them people, he started to deal with sacred geometry and question God.
What did I just say? And I'm watching this with you guys. What did I just say about numbers and geometry and scrambling of words and stuff? I told y'all, man. This is what these people do. They created the language, the English language. Think about a spelling bee. Spell. You're casting spells. Think about cursive. Cursing. Cursing is supposed to be bad. There's just a few examples to give you guys. It's right in front of our faces. A lot of this stuff is common sense.
How did this whole planet get here?
Our company mission is quite simple.
What's it been here now? 5 billion years? I think for like 5 billion years. Human existence, I don't know, but such an intriguing question that leads me down a dark hole. But I'm surprised that through the dawn of day, no one's figured out exactly what the universe is, our solar system, our Milky Way, our planet, to a T, how we even got here. I also think it's funny how a lot of the human species that have a different kind of consciousness have all got a relation to the afterlife as well. I looked at
This man's another demon. It was said that the devil was beautiful, right? Had a beautiful smile, but behind that smile was fire and evil intentions, thinking he was better than God. This is what I'm looking at here. This is a demon. This is another one of Satan's followers, man. If you are against Christ, if you do everything in your power to try to question that God created the heavens and the earth, then I see you as a demon, plain and simple. And we have a lot of people like him walking around this earth behind that smile, who they really are, deep down. This is scary, man. This is why you got to stay prayed up, stay to yourself, and keep your head on a swivel. Because you got people like this, and then you got fans of people like this. Lost souls. I call them lost souls. That's what I call them. Lukewarm Christians and lost souls.
Universal law, sacred geometry, look at religions, I find it all interesting. Obviously, boxing is my main focus right now.
We're not with the whole religion side of things.
I respect all religions so much. They're all cousins. We're all cousins. We're all cousins anyway. So I respect all religions. I try and tell people, because I have one belief, someone shouldn't look down on me or I shouldn't look down on another. I think that we should all sit in harmony and discuss and see how we can grow from it. And that's what I think.
And let me just say this too, guys. This is me. This is just me, how I feel. Nobody can change me. This is why I'm not a fan of religion. I follow Jesus Christ, God. That's it. And I can't label it a religion because you have people like this that play with it. Oh, religion, Christian is religion, Buddhism is a religion. Like it's thrown into different categories, and I don't like that. Don't play with my God. So you know what? Religion doesn't matter. I'm a follower of Christ. I'm the son of God. It's that simple.
Religion needs more of, in my opinion. So yeah, I respect all religions, man. Honestly, that's why I don't talk about it too much because it's a very sensitive subject. But from you sitting here, I would say, if I'm a Hindu and you're Muslim, I would just say it's amazing that you're Muslim. Teach me about your religion and how I can use your religion to get closer to God.
Why would I care about anybody else's religion when there's only one way? When Yahweh is the only way. Yahweh is the only way. I want to show you that Yahweh is the only way. I'm not interested in what you believe in. I want you to learn what I believe in and understand that there's no other way. It's that simple. And if I can't change your mind, then I'm just going to pray for you and leave it in God's hands. That's simple.
Because I use my religion to get closer to God, but you can teach me about ways I can get closer, and I can teach you ways of my religion, how you can get closer to God. We can all learn from each other and get better. That's what I'm trying to do.
This man do not stand on 10 toes. Besides in the ring with the gloves on, this man does not stand 10 toes down. Plain and simple. He's flip-floppy, like a fish out of water. Is he not? Is he not? Who could trust a man like this? And like I said, he has tons of fans. People look up to this man just because he can fight good. But besides that, he's a loser. He really is, because he stands for nothing, but will fall for the love of material things, fame, and fortune. Please share this video, guys. I'm not playing in this video. I'm not playing.
Trying to get better.
And not only that, you was a bricklayer as well, which I don't know how good your bricklaying skills are now. Could you build a wall right now?
Yeah. I can do it. Yeah, I know the bonds, different bonds, and so on and so forth. Joinery, pointing work. I know all of it. Yeah, I probably could do. Yeah.
What was your day rate?
What I would charge now, probably maybe 150s a day. Back then, probably like 70s a day.
And you just saw yourself there as a young man. If you could give yourself any advice to that young 18-year-old Anthony Joshua, what would you tell him that now?
Great question. People always ask me this, and I should have something just on auto, but what advice would I give a young Anthony Joshua? My gosh.
A guy that needed to break the cycle, which you obviously did.
What, like...
You'd have gone down a different path, but look where you are now.
I definitely believe, like, okay, you know what's funny? Say, when you're young, being educated, like you get picked on sometimes in school when you're the geek or the educated one. But have you noticed that when you get older, being the dumb one is what gets you being picked on, and being the intelligent one, everyone admires, a smart friend that can, that's good at booking things and knows where to go and what to do. So I'd say take inspiration and advice from those intelligent people around you, because it will pay off in the long run. And then secondly, I'll just say anything you do for the long term that has a long-term vision will always pay off in the long run. So always have a long-term mindset, not today, always think long-term.
A YouTuber by the name of Jake Paul had came up with the idea to jump in the boxing league. He started off by doing circus matches by boxing people like Nate Robinson
and guys, that finger over his mouth is the vow of silence. That's what that means. That you're not supposed to speak about the oath or, any secrecy or anything like that. Same thing goes with fraternities and colleges. They take the vow of secrecy. So if you do speak, you can be punished in plenty of ways. And we see celebrities go broke. We see them die in car crashes and humiliate themselves in plenty of other ways. Just like with this fight, we see Mike Tyson humiliate himself. He pulled back punches, and he was in a freaking thong with his cheeks out in the locker room after the fight.
Mike Tyson. Everybody and their grandmother know that these fights was fake. He tried to persuade Javante Tank Davis, but Tank wasn't trying to sell his soul. And then Anthony Joshua stepped up to the plate.
You know what? If I become a billionaire, basically put like this, that just means I can help more people. So yeah, I would like to become a billionaire because I'll be able to help more people. Money, that's just greed.
In a sit down with Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua.
That's a lie. Who are you going to help? I want to see this. Please show me this. Especially now that his two closest friends are RIP'd. I want to see who you're going to help now. You should have the biggest helping hand. Seriously, we want to see it.
Kind of gave away how the fight was gonna go. He kept mentioning the word break throughout their whole heated exchange.
It's someone where I got to beat him mentally because he's a mental person. If I can break his soul and I can break his mentality, then I've broken Jake. That's what I said. I got to take his soul. It's not just physical. I got to take your soul in the ring.
Only person that can do that is God.
I knew he was gonna say it.
These people don't believe in the same God as me. These people do not believe in Jesus Christ. They do not believe in Yahweh. Do not be fooled. You can't serve two masters. You can't say you believe in God, but then you worship the Baphomet. It don't work like that. And I hope they aren't letting these Freemasons higher ups let them think that it's okay. But that's just so they can stay good in our eyes. They're trying to stay good in the public's eyes by saying, "Oh, we believe in God." But we know the secret hand gestures and all these humiliation rituals. We know what's really going on. And hopefully if somebody's watching, if you didn't know, now you know. Share it. Again, share it, share it, share it. That's what really helps this channel and help other people come to the light.
I don't know. That's what I was gonna ask. Is how do you plan on doing that? Like, when is it gonna start? I mean, obviously in the fights different.
Yeah.
You know, when are you gonna start taking it?
I've just seen in fights when I can see someone's, let's call it energy, frequency leaving their body. And that's what my goal is to do the same to you.
While doing a press conference for their fight, Anthony Joshua sat down with a wit and they talked about manifestation.
Series that you're into manifesting. I brought you a crystal, mate.
This is like spiritual, yeah? This is like from the earth.
Yes, it's from the earth. It's a proper rock, okay? This is all about calmness and wisdom.
Do I have places here?
Oh yeah, put it on different body parts. Oh my god, I love how into it you are. This is great. There you go. Keep that safe, right?
Oh, what? This is for me, yeah?
Go on, you keep that.
I might try to take this with me into the fight.
Please do.
After Anthony Joshua won the fight against Jake Paul, he had to pay the ultimate price. While visiting his hometown in Nigeria, both his friends ended up meeting their demise in a car crash. Some people say that Anthony Joshua didn't follow the script, but many others believe he was down with the program. Let me know what y'all think. Did Anthony Joshua sell his soul for $90 million, or did he have to pay the ultimate price? Leave your comments below.
All right, guys, man. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace and love.